So, you know about Charlie's Farm?
Charlie's Farm is a 2014 Australian slasher film about the violent history of a farm brutally brought to life when 4 horror-seeking youths and 2 backpackers stumble across a legend that refuses to die.
So bad news for them, good news for us.
On this episode of Gorehounds TV, let's talk about Charlie's Farm.
You know how you've always wanted to stay in a haunted house somewhere?
Yeah, what about it?
Well, that near Mitchell is a place called Charlie's Farm.
In an effort to do something different, 4 friends head into Australia's Outback to explore Charlie's Farm, where a violent family met their end at the hands of an angry mob. Despite all warnings, they persist in their horror-seeking adventure and what will ultimately become their demise.
Charlie's Farm was directed and written by Chris Sun. Chris has a few horror films under his belt as far as directing goes. Come and Get Me, a movie about a girl's night out that goes from bad to worse.
When we drove past, you should have smiled and waved.
Daddy's Little Girl, which is about a father who finds out who is behind the kidnapping and murder of his young daughter and then torturing the hell out of the guy.
For every year she was alive, you're gonna get tortured for a whole day. 6 years equals 6 days.
And Bore, which the name pretty much states what this one is about.
So if you find yourself enjoying Charlie's Farm, those are some of the director's earlier works to check out.
Charlie's Farm has a few horror icons in it. Kane Hodder, which of course is a man that needs no introduction in the horror world.
Well, now you'd have to go through me. And that is something I would love to see.
He does have over 130 acting credits, credited mostly in the genre of horror. And secondly, Bill Moseley. Personally, one of my favorite actors of all time.
You're my fave.
He is sitting on over 120 acting credits.
It's safe to say, if you don't know who either of them are, and you find yourself watching this, you need to ask yourself, how the hell you even got here?
The movie also stars Tara Reid, probably best known for her role as Vicky in American Pie or starring alongside Ian Ziering in the Sharknado movie. She's even had a small role in The Big Lebowski.
Blow on them.
Huh?
Go ahead. Blow.
You want me to blow on your toes?
Uh-huh.
Nathan Jones, an absolute giant, played Charlie, standing at 6'10" and weighing around 320 pounds. Nathan is an Australian actor, powerlifting champion, strongman, and former WWE professional wrestler.
Sick dude coming down, ladies and gentlemen. Nathan Jones, near 7 foot, 350 pounds. The Colossus of Bago Road. Those eyes are deadly.
He met his fate as Brogarius in Troy, and he even threw down with some of the biggest names in WWE history. He appeared in the Conan the Barbarian remake and the Mad Max Fury Road movie as Rictus Erectus. So to say the least, terrifying look and presence of Charlie in this movie is totally viable, considering the guy behind the wheel is the size of a small mountain. Friends Jason and Mick, aka Donkey, plot a road trip to Charlie's Farm, which is believed to be haunted.
Hey, Mick, I have to ask, why do they call you Donkey?
Are you for real?
Oh.
He can nearly put that thing in his own mouth.
Mate, if I could, I would.
The two of them persuade Jason's girlfriend Natasha to call her best friend Melanie to come with them without informing them about the history of the farm. After a few hours of driving, the group stops at a pub for directions. They end up getting into an altercation before finding out exactly where to go. Later, the girls confront the guys and demand to know what's up with this place that they are so eager to find.
All right, guys, I want to know the truth.
The story goes, in the 1980s, John Wilson and his wife Meredith are farmers, murderers, and cannibals. The local townspeople confront the couple over a slew of missing backpackers that included a girl whom they had just murdered and eaten. John gets shot after Meredith escapes with their mentally handicapped son. She manages to hide Charlie before being caught and beaten to death by the locals. Charlie is never seen again and presumed dead. My oh my, how everyone turned out to be horribly, horribly mistaken. Here's what we liked about it. The character of Charlie. I love this slasher and hope this series will grow a little bit. He has a Victor Crowley vibe. He runs, he growls, he's a total tank. His kills are brutal and typically relevant to his strength. I didn't hate the cast. They weren't overly annoying.
I personally strongly dislike Tara Reid, but that's just me. The story is a perfect backstory for a slasher. Parents are cannibals, the town finds out, and the kid is forced to survive on his own, the only way he knew how. Not to mention, he was already mentally ill, making it even harder for him to understand any other way of living.
Some bad things are, where I really don't mind it a whole lot, the killing is really loaded at the end of the movie. It takes over an hour into the movie that is just over 130 minutes long before any of the main characters get killed. To some, not having the kills spread out tend to make a slasher movie feel really slow or boring in the beginning. I don't feel like it ruins this movie, but some people would say that. Now on to scoring.
Mainly because, again, I'm not a huge fan of Tara Reid. She is sort of portrayed as the final girl in this movie. I'm gonna have to give it 3.5 out of 5 skulls.
That's fair. I'm giving it 3 skulls. It's a solid movie. The body count could have been a little higher and a little more creative with some of the kills, but I enjoyed it. So in total, Charlie's Farm gets a 6.5 out of 10. We both recommend this movie. Definitely worth checking it out.
If you have Amazon Prime, you can watch this for free with your Prime subscription. Also, at the bottom in the description is a link to a full version of Charlie's Farm, posted by FilmRise on YouTube, if y'all want to watch it here. It's legit and legal, so no worries. Thank y'all for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe. We will be doing a new movie every Tuesday, so be sure to show some love. And remember, ring that bell to get notifications, because we are doing a prize giveaway to a few lucky active subscribers to the channel. Y'all are going to want a prize.
Till next time, I'm Tony.
This is Amy.
And thanks for watching our review, Charlie's Farm.